Good morning. Today is Wednesday. It is February the 7th. The year is 2024. Let me put this phone on mute. And I see we still got a problem with my laptop. Still synced with this damn computer. Anyway, today it is Wednesday, February 7th, year 2024. It's a beautiful Wednesday. I was going to do a video. So it's been over a week since I had my implants installed last Tuesday. And yesterday, it was Monday evening. Tuesday, I was having some really bad pain on my left side of my mouth. And I think the problem came because I brushed my teeth. Grab the toothbrush, get ready to go to bed, and start brushing my teeth like I normally do before I go up, not thinking about what was going on here. And that disturbed the sutures in my mouth and disturbed the healing process and brought on some intense pain. But today I feel a whole lot better because I haven't brushed my teeth since Monday. Do a little rinse, and ain't many teeth to brush any that way, at least the bottom teeth. I did get my x-ray with the implants in it. I was going to show you all the x-ray with the 8 implants installed in my mouth. Anyway, it's a beautiful Wednesday. I'm sitting here in the sunroom. I finally got some sleep last night also. So I did not get the hair implants because one of the reasons why I didn't get the hair implants, I didn't have enough hair. That was the main reason why I went to Turkey, because I wanted to get those hair implants. The original company I was dealing with, and I meant to tell you all the company, let me say this right now, because people kept asking what was the name of the company that I got my, who did the dental work. It's called, you can find him on Facebook, but I have a special link to the guy who assisted me, who speaks English. The company is called Clinic Expert, CLINIC, Clinic Expert. You can find them on Facebook or Instagram, and they're in Turkey. It's a large medical facility that does implants, plastic surgery, all kinds of stuff. But as I was saying, I was told by one company that when you take pictures of your head, and as you take the pictures, you send the pictures over there to them, and they let you know, based upon the pictures, how much hair they can do. And because they're moving hair from one place of your head to just a hair transplant. It has to be your hair. It can't come from somebody else's head. It has to be your own personal hair. And they move it from one part of your head to the other part, or from your beard or chest or wherever they want to get this hair from. When I got there, they looked at me and they said, well, you don't have as much hair as, you were told. We can only do a small section in the front. Now, I still got this big bald spot here. I'm thinking, that's going to look kind of weird. In retrospect, after I spoke to a few friends, they said I should have just let them fill in the front, and then I could have handled this a different way. And then I could have got the hair implants installed, just the front part of it. But it wasn't going to be thick. That was another problem. They were saying that they were only going to do 3,000 hair transplants. Well, I needed about 7,000 or 8,000 to really make it look good. But they were saying there was concerns I may not have the 7,000 or 8,000 strands of hair there to do this. The one company said they would do one transplant, and then I'll go back and they'll do a second one. Well, this company was like, well, we don't see where you're going to be able to do a second one after you do the first one. So I'm still doing research on that, because I've spoke to a couple of people who said, yeah, I'm going back to get a second transplant and third transplant. But I think those people all have more hair than I have to choose from. So ultimately, for now, I will continue to shave my head, as you see, since I've been doing it since I was in my early 20s. I started to go bald in my early 20s. So I don't know why, maybe it was just hereditary or something, but I didn't like the way it looked, and it happened so quickly that I just said, you know what, let me just go start shaving this stuff off. So by the time I was 22, 23, I was just shaving it bald because it just didn't look. It looked best. That's how. And if you see pictures of me, well, actually, there's a picture I have in 1992, 1993, and I'm gonna have to look at that picture. I think I had some hair in that picture. Maybe I got the years off by a little bit. I'm gonna have to look at a picture. A friend of mine sent me a picture, and that picture, and in that picture, and I sent that to him. That picture had to be about maybe 1992, maybe 1993. Let me see. And I had hair in that picture. Where is that picture at? I don't see it. I'm gonna find that picture because I know I have it in my phone. But there's a picture of me and it's with some friends, and it had to be about 1993. And I think I had hair in that picture. Anyway, so that was the thing about the hair transplant and me trying to figure that out. And maybe you get done, maybe not. And for the time being, I'm fine being bald. It's inexpensive to maintain. I went out and bought my little razors. I like to shave my head. I have some special razors I use. And, it's cheap. I ain't got to go to the barber shop. I can just shape this up myself, down a little beard and keep it moving. Bottom line is I got my teeth coming on the way from the teeth factory. Prayerfully, these implants will hold and they will, not have any issues as long as I don't brush my teeth. And then it should be fine. But a lot of people are asking there's so many questions I've gotten about going over from people or in my inbox about going to Turkey. The way it works is you contact someone at one of the medical facilities over there, and you'll use an application called WhatsApp to speak with them and send text messages and emails around the world. If you want a nose job, they want you to take several different pictures of your nose. If you want dental work, they want your x-rays, and you take pictures of your mouth, of the teeth, the best way you can, so they can see what's going on. Hair and transplant, they want to see the hair, what you have, and, they want to take pictures of everything that's going on. So ultimately, what I would say is that it doesn't matter how many pictures you send until you really get there and get in that chair, and you're in. Just prepare yourself for it to be maybe more expensive than what you quoted, maybe less. It just all depends. So, if this is something you're interested in, inbox me and I'll send you the guy's information where I went to. The dentist, the clinic expert. Like I said, they're on Facebook and Instagram, but you need to deal with this particular agent that I deal with who speaks English. Unless you speak, I don't know what the language is over there. So what I had a great experience so far. I mean, I got to go back for this round 2. I haven't had any issues. What I suggested for family and friends, of course, dental work in America is high as fucking hell. Those 8 implants would have ran me close to at $3,000 to $4,000 per implant plus other fees. I mean, somewhere between $24,000 to $30,000 for those implants here, just for those 8 implants. I don't know why the dental work is so expensive here in the United States. I couldn't tell you. I don't work in that field. It's just outrageously priced, And when I was over there, I saw so many Americans at this particular place where we went to who were getting dental work and hair transplants and cosmetic surgery and all kinds of stuff. It's unfortunate that you gotta go halfway around the world just to get dental work. But if you stay here in the United States, it's going to be very expensive, especially if you need a lot of it, like me. So, and it's always this false belief that if you take care of your teeth, that everything's going to be fine. And that isn't always the case. I do have a friend who's now going through an issue. He had a car accident. The airbag imploded. maybe he hit his the steering wheel. Something happened and it messed up the front of his mouth, and so he's trying to get all his teeth fixed. And he had to go through his court and get a settlement and do all this stuff. And unfortunately, he's been dealing with this for some time. And finally, I gave him the information to where I went to. And so hopefully he'll be able to get his issues resolved in Turkey also. I had another friend a few years back, I'll never forget this. He was in a car accident. Somebody came down the wrong way of the highway. He lucky to be alive, but something happened to mess up all his teeth. But I remember him saying he got a settlement for $40,000 or $50,000 just for his teeth. And they put them plates in there. They took his teeth out and put them plates in there. I had to call him and see how did that work out. How did he like those plates? Because I had thought about getting those plates. But when I got there, they said, you don't need to place your teeth that are in good condition. Let's keep all the teeth that are there. And let's just, cap them. But my buddy who was in a car accident, the head-on collision, they took all his teeth out. And they put these plates, upper and lower, permanently installed dental plates in there. They looked fantastic. I didn't even know he had been in a car accident or nothing. He did this here in the United States, but I know it was like 40, 50, 30, 40, 50. It was something outrageous, but the insurance paid for it, the settlement that he got. But he was really messed up. He was really, really messed up in that wreck. Y'all make sure that you have on your car insurance. Don't be cheap on this car insurance. Make sure you get medical coverage on your car insurance to cover your medical bills. Make sure you have enough coverage to cover at least $100,000 to $150,000 or $200,000 in medical bills for yourself on your own policy, just in case that other idiot person who hits you got a lowball policy, $25,000 policy. Your policy can cover the rest of it. I mean, this woman on the news today, a night ago, she had a head-on collision on Channel 2. WSB-TV is running this thing about these head-on collisions going on here in Georgia. And this woman was involved in a head-on collision. She was the passenger car. Her girlfriend was killed. They were going the right way on the highway, and the car came the wrong way, hit them, and all she got out of the settlement was like $15,000 or something for injuries that are going to have an impact on her for the rest of her life. Make sure that I need to contact my insurance company. I'm going to need to do that today because you have to make sure you have the right insurance on these cars. There's so much crazy shit going on out there. Just make sure. You never know what might happen. You just don't know. And so you just need to make sure to protect yourself. Well, it's going to be a little short video, but yeah, I would recommend that people go to Turkey. There are a lot of people who are doing the hair transplants. I would recommend that you give them a call. Like I say, inbox me and I'll send you guys information. I can see the link and you would reach out to him through this application called WhatsApp. I mean, don't forget there's a huge time difference between here and there. That's all I can tell you. Life is a journey. You have to decide what's best for you. If you can afford to do the dental work here in the United States, then pay it. If you feel more comfortable here. The clinic I went to, expert clinic, it was professional, it was clean, a big hospital, dozens of patients coming out, hundreds, people running in and out of the building. All about 8 stories of the hospital. They had 2, we didn't make it to the 3rd building, but they had 3 separate hospitals, big buildings where they're doing the stuff at. Professional people, certifications. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I can take you to the water, but I can't make you drink it. It's up to you to make a decision if you need to. The airfare was inexpensive for us to get there. They paid for the. In fact, if you go through Clinic Expert, they will arrange your transportation to and from Turkey, your hotel stay, and the cost of your medical stuff all in one price. That might be your best bet. That way you know that you have a good price and you get there in a timely manner, and they meet you at the airport, pick you up, take you to the hotel. That might be the best scenario to do. Even with all that, airfare, hotel, food, transportation is still thousands of dollars cheaper than here in the United States. That's the crazy part. Way cheaper. Now, don't forget, you can also go, there's Turkey, you got Colombia, you have parts of Mexico, Brazil. Where else did I look? Albania. There's a lot of different places you can do this stuff. But based on my research, and I did a lot of research over the last year, Turkey had the best prices for what I was trying to do. Now, there were some places in Colombia I wanted to go to, they're a little bit closer. But when I looked at the price of what Colombia was saying, Turkey was half the price. Half. So, again, do your research. Contact these places, talk to people. You can read the reviews. They have reviews all over the internet. And some of the reviews have the person's name on it. I actually took that person's name, put it in the Instagram or Facebook, and sent a message say, hey, I'm thinking about using these people. What do you think? And I talked to real people here in the United States who use some of the people that I was considering. The reason why I went with the company I went with, because my sister used this company. She went there and she stayed a whole month in Turkey, and she used the company Clinic Expert. And so I work with all the people she worked with, and she told me that they were the best to go with these people. And she had been there, so I said, let me just go with you, because this girl, she did all type of cosmetic surgery. She had dental work done, her teeth were beautiful, she had her nose done. I don't know why, but she did. But you can't tell, but she did something to her nose. I thought about doing something to my nose. I'm still thinking about it. Do I want to do this nose or not? Do I want to do a facelift or something? Do I do something with my eyes? It's like, am I getting old, desperate? What is it? What's going on here? Yeah, I'm getting old. But yeah, I thought about my little nose. I was like, it ain't no little nose. My nose looks fine as an African American nose. The only thing I'll say about any of these wonderful options you have is, can you tolerate the pain? If you want to go get your nose done, breast done, I've had gynecomastia surgery, I've had all this shit painful. It's a recovery period. It is surgery. So if you think you're going to fly over there and be on vacation, land up on the beach, and then everything going to be hunky-dory, no, you're going to be in some pain. So whatever you decide to do, and that might be the biggest drawback, because you're so far away from your own bed. You're in the middle of, the hotel, the conference of being in your own home, your bath, your tub, you can relax, that might be is it worth paying $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 for? I don't know. It just all depends on you. I mean, yeah, I was a little homesick after a couple of days, and I'm ready to go. Gosh, the room, I didn't particularly care for the room that was so small. It was a tiny little room. And I'm kind of a neat person, so I'm trying to keep everything clean in this damn tiny-ass room. I got OCD when it comes to clean. I'm folding clothes, putting shit up. So... I had brought some new clothing I wore the day they did my surgery, and I got blood all over it. And the people at the hotel had washed it, and they couldn't get the blood out. I brought the stuff back home, and I took some Dawn detergent with Oxidant Clean or something, and I put that Dawn detergent on it, scrubbed it into the garments, let it soak for a little while, threw it in the washing machine, that blood came on out. Just keep that in memory. If you ever get blood into your clothing, I don't know what I was thinking, taking all that light-colored stuff over there. I should have had on stuff like this, black, I wasn't thinking. But if you go over there and you're having surgery, you're going to be blood. You're going to have some blood, so you might want to make sure that you have dark clothing so you don't mess up your clothes with that blood. There was blood coming out of my mouth. And it got up on my shirt and pants. I had my little Nike outfit on. Like we went to, I don't know what I was thinking. I should have some old Nike clothes that day of surgery. I put on new clothes like a fool. Yeah, just I can get blood all over. It was a bloodbath that day. I would say again, their bedside manner is a little bit different over there. Dentists here in the United States tend to take their time a little bit more. They're willing to hold your hand through the process. I should have asked if they had that noxious gas they had. The best thing I would suggest for dental work is to be put to sleep if you can. That's what I would suggest. So you don't have to deal with all the pain, but you still don't have to tolerate the pain after the fact. And don't brush your teeth. You know what the fuck I was thinking, brushing my damn teeth tonight. That was the dumbest thing. Grabbed at that toothbrush and then all hell broke loose. But anyway, today is Wednesday. It is February 7th. The year is 2024. I'm going to conclude this video and I'll be back later because it's something else I want to talk about. I'm out of here, you guys, and I will talk later today.